right here. It's a pimp shirt.
This recording. All right, you ready?
I'm ready.
Let's see. We'll start with the fight night, and then we'll roll the moves.
Okay. That's all we're going to talk about MMA wise.
All right, you ready?
Yeah, I'm down.
What's up, Savages? As always, I'm E Middle,
And I'm Bart.
and this is the Savage MMA Show, taking the other MMA shows to the deep water. So, this weekend we had one fight card, if you can call it a fucking fight card.
It wasn't great.
Garbage. Fucking sponsored by Waste Management.
It was a Waste Management sponsored fight card, that's for sure.
Back the fucking truck up and unload this thing.
You want to go through the garbage?
We'll jump into it a little bit. We'll hit the high notes first.
High notes?
Volkov?
We'll call mediocre notes.
Mediocre notes. Volkov got fucking dominated.
Volkov smashed.
Nah.
Volkov smashed.
Nah, dude, no.
The Stingray tattoo just demolished that fight.
What a queer fucking tattoo.
It's one of the worst.
Man, no he didn't. Werdum fucked him up for 3 rounds, and then he got off a fucking knockout.
Volkov got that W, though.
He got the win.
So where do you put Volkov now? Do you think he's about a fight away?
Back in Bellator.
You're not giving him a shot at all?
Put him in the heavyweight Grand Prix.
Yeah. Just a late entry.
No, he's got to be top 5-ish.
Yeah. I mean, I think he can beat the guys in front.
Because what I think Werdum was...
He was
2.
3.
Was he 3?
Yeah.
Because you got Ngannou's 1.
And then Overeem was 2.
Okay, so yeah, because
he could beat both of those guys. So like,
I worry.
But you can't give him Stipe right now.
Oh fuck no! I worry about Overeem right now.
Oh yeah, he's done.
You know how it goes, man. Once a guy gets KO'd a couple times like that, it snowballs.
Yeah. Oh no, it's an avalanche. We might not ever get another W out of him until he goes to Bellator and fights.
No. He's going to give me Overeem and Ryzen with no steroid testing. Ubereem.
He would smash.
Give me old Ubereem back.
You mean Hulk Overeem?
Yeah, Alexander Volkov winning this week.
Stingray tattoo.
Stingray tattoo. That's his name.
We were wondering where the fuck we knew him from.
Alexander. What's he call himself? Drago. No,
yeah.
He's Alexander the Stingray.
Call Drago.
I'm taking out Steve Irwin.
Yeah, don't put Steve Irwin on the card.
R.I.P. bitch. You deserve to die.
Definitely some questionable decisions Steve Irwin made, and then the Stingray gets him.
Crikey!
I used to love that
fucking
show.
dying.
Though. Did you love that fucking show?
No.
No, I thought it
No,
was
you seen the South Park episode making fun of that shit?
Yeah.
Crikey, he's pissed.
He was in hell. The Stingray in his chest.
Crikey. Okay. Oh fuck, man. Let's get back to this card.
No. We got to go off some crazy shit because this card does not provide a lot of material.
Gotta find something to talk about.
Yeah, I mean, because thank you UFC and Bellator for taking like a 3-week fucking hiatus while we're trying to get a podcast.
Well, we got 2 weeks before Tony Khabib. I think it's the 7th.
I think it's 2 weeks.
2 weeks before Tony Khabib.
Can't fucking wait.
Can't wait for that. And then 3 weeks before we get any Bellator.
I know.
But then we get 3 Bellators. April is crazy.
April is going to be like the month of MMA. I mean, we've got like six different cards on that fucker.
Oh, I know, man. Because Poirier Gaethje's there.
Oh, that might be my most excited, most amped up fight that I've ever even thought about watching. I cannot fucking wait.
I love
for that.
Gaethje, man.
Man, Gaethje is a human cyborg, and Poirier.
You mean Chris Cyborg?
No, I mean a fucking real cyborg, not a drug intended.
Not a genetically modified.
Yeah, not a genetically steroid modified.
That is not a non-GMO.
No, she's on plenty roids.
She's
still
GMO.
juicing.
She's GMO.
I still want her to get her ass kicked. I hope
She's definitely not get the USDA organic stamp.
No, she's not natural, and everybody knows it. I can't believe the UFC is just acting like she's a natural chick, and they're trying to. I saw they were trying to promote her yesterday, like she was giving hamburgers to the homeless. So they're trying.
Oh yeah, 200. And, what was it? 222.
Yeah, so they're trying really hard to make her like a fan favorite to everybody. Fuck you, Cyborg. I still don't like you.
I mean, I think she is a fan favorite.
I don't like her.
No.
She's not somebody I'm ever going to cheer for.
Me either. So, what else happened on this card? Let's just run through it real quick.
Let's get it.
There's no point in wasting much time on it. We
No.
got better news to cover.
How far do you want to go down on this?
I don't know, maybe 4 fights, 5 fights.
We'll start with the Charles Byrd submission.
Oh yeah, got him in a minute.
Got him in a. Well, it wasn't a minute. Yeah, he got him in a minute.
A minute 1 rear naked choke.
Minute 1. He landed 34 strikes to 1.
Okay.
So this was just an ass kick.
Just ass kicking. So
11 significant strikes to 0.
So Charles Byrd lays an ass beating. We'll keep an eye out for him.
Yeah, we'll watch. We'll be on Bird Watch.
Be on the Bird Watch.
Bird watching.
We got a Bird Watch.
We got Leon Edwards versus Peter Svoboda.
Our boy Leon.
Yeah, Leon. He got a big knockout at the end of round 3.
Congratulations.
And then he called out Darren Till and called him a pussy. So there's that.
Yeah, Darren Till's not a pussy.
No, I don't think so either. And I don't think he wants to fight.
Darren Till is legit.
Yeah,
We're going to talk more about Darren Till later, too. We've got a bunch of shit to talk about.
Okay, Tom, I can never say this fucker's name.
I say Duke Noy.
Okay, Duquois. I think it's probably like Duquois. I mean, he's.
Duke Noy.
I think he's French.
He's French.
So he's gonna have some weird last name.
Fucking frog bitch. Okay, but he won, didn't he?
He won. Yeah, he won by. He had. I mean, I don't.
Was
really
it a
think,
decision?
Yeah, but listen to
Are
this.
the strikes close?
Listen to this. This is actually really interesting. 108 strikes for Ware to 70. And listen to this. 85 significant strikes to 67. Ware. Takedowns 2. Ware. Deuce Quanda, whatever the fuck
He won 2-1 though, didn't
0.
he? Pretty much. 29-28.
Yeah, he won, but the stats don't add up.
1 round domination.
I guess. Either that or they really wanted him to get a win.
Obviously, we didn't watch this that fucking
No.
close.
And I refused to. We talked about this.
Yeah.
I wasn't going to.
Yeah,
Okay,
alright.
we have,
that was the co-main event, wasn't it?
No, that was the Coco main event.
Okay, what's the co-main event?
Jimmy Manawa getting upset by John.
Yeah, John Blachowicz got
Blachowicz.
revenge.
Yes. he
Both
did.
of those dudes got fucked up.
Yeah.
They're both out 6 months now.
Yeah, so that was probably the best fight of the night then.
Fight of the night.
Yeah. And that one was 124 strikes for Blachowicz. Holy shit.
That division's jacked up.
Manawa only landed 37. He let's get this. This is crazy. 37 total strikes, 37 significant strikes.
All significant. Both of those dudes are in the bottom half of the top 10.
Oh, absolutely.
And I don't think either one of those dudes
No.
is coming out of that bottom.
No,
half.
they're not. They're not coming anywhere near that.
They're down there with OSP.
Yeah. All right.
Disappointing. I feel like I don't know if OSP can get back in that top 5 now.
No, he might. He might be done.
He might be done. We'll see.
I hope not, but he might be.
Yeah, I just don't like it. That last fight really. He
looked lethargic.
Didn't look engaged.
He looked like he didn't care.
Yeah, and then like we already talked about Volkov or Werdum.
Yeah.
So Volkov, let's see what we got going on in the top 5. We got Stipe versus DC.
Hold on, I can tell you.
Well, no, we got Stipe versus DC.
Yes.
Then we've got
In the super fight.
Ngannou with multiple call-outs.
Yeah. He doesn't stop calling people out.
Volkov's not getting Ngannou. That doesn't make sense.
You want to go down the list of how many people Ngannou's called out in the last couple weeks?
Half the roster.
Yeah, pretty much. Called out. He called out.
Calls out Brock.
Called out Brock. I think yesterday.
He's beefing with
Derek Lewis. Who was another one? He called somebody else out also.
I don't even know.
Just too many. Ngannou. Slow your roll.
Alistair Overeem makes sense. I don't think does Overeem. Yeah, he has a fight book, doesn't he?
Yeah, he does. I can't remember who it's against though. It's not anything special. Oh no, is it Tybura? Or no, not Tybura. Who is it? We just talked about it.
Oh, is it Curtis Blades?
No, I think it's an Australian guy or a New Zealand guy. No.
No, Tuivasa. No, Tuivasa's fighting Arlovsky.
Oh, okay. So I don't know who he's fighting.
Anyway, Overeem.
I mean, it doesn't really matter who Overeem's fighting. I don't really.
Volkov, Curtis Blades, maybe.
You know what? That wouldn't be a bad fight.
It's all right. None of these fights excite me. I don't think
the heavyweight division is going nowhere fast. Stipe is going to run that shit for a long time.
Tuivasa and Curtis Blades are the only promising prospects, really.
Stipe's already demolished Blades before.
And Ngannou,
I think he did it on a non-UFC, but he's already smashed Blades' face in.
And Ngannou, just don't know about Ngannou, man.
Well, until he develops the ground game, he's never going to beat anyone of substantial skills.
He can always win by KO.
Well, yeah, but like if somebody puts him down, like
because he almost got Stipe. He did. He almost got Stipe.
Yeah, he hit him pretty nice.
If he would have landed a second and third shot after that big one, he would be the champ right now.
Yeah, that is true.
So you never know.
He's a very dangerous cat. You just don't know what you're going to get with Ngannou.
All right, so that wraps up fight night.
Woohoo! What an exciting fight card. Good job, UFC.
No wonder it didn't make it on TV.
No.
Fuck this Fight Pass noise, too.
They got to get rid of Fight Pass. Either that or step it up. WWE, we talked about
it every week.
WWE Network has the best way of doing it.
Yeah, UFC needs to just straight adopt that model.
Exactly.
No problem with that.
I mean, they would crush. They would make so much money.
Yeah, they'd make more money because nobody's buying these shitty pay-per-views either.
Absolutely not.
And how many people are really subscribed to Fight Pass?
I don't know why you would want to be. I can't wait to watch the bottom half of this fucking pay-per-view. This is going to be exciting. Oh, then I'm going to turn on FS1. Cool.
All right, so we don't have any fights to break down for next week.
Nope, sure don't.
So
we're just going to be talking MMA news. We'll probably have like a 5-minute show.
Let's get straight into some news then.
All right, let's do it. What do you have?
We already talked about Derek Lewis and Francis Ngannou beefing. Then Ngannou calls out Brock. I think Derek Lewis and Ngannou fight's going to happen.
I think so too.
It's looking that way.
It looks like that's going to be the way it goes.
It's looking that way. What do you think? What do you think about that matchup?
Man, I'm actually really pumped about that one.
That's a fun fight.
Nobody's going to take anyone to the ground.
Now, Derek Lewis has some ground game.
Yeah, but
not very much.
This might actually be a time where we see a showcase of Ngannou actually being able to get up from somebody taking him down.
Yeah, that's true.
Like he'll look like a professional. He'll look legit. Who do you have in that? Because my heart is obviously going to go for Lewis.
I think Ngannou wins.
Yeah, I mean, God, I would hate to see that Derek Lewis get knocked out like that. That's the only way it's going to end, though. Someone's getting put to sleep.
Somebody's going to sleep.
Yeah, somebody's getting put to sleep.
The Burger King himself, Conor McGregor, is doing some training. Savage Dog getting in the podcast again.
That's right.
Damn, Abby, come over here.
She's always won that spotlight.
Trying to get over. Anyway.
Trying to get
the Burger King, Conor McGregor, is training.
Yeah, I've heard rumors he would be back in September. I'll believe it when I see it.
He's training.
I don't think he's coming back. Can you get back?
Oh, move your phone. The Floyd Mayweather is training.
Man, fuck that. I'm so fucking sick of this already. This just started, and I'm already sick of it.
Did you see who he's training with?
Yeah.
He's training with Tyron Woodley.
I don't want to talk about it because Tyron Woodley is my favorite. Like, he's one of my favorite fighters. And I hate Mayweather to the core, like to my core. I can't fuck with that. That makes me so damn mad. It makes me want to just disown Tyron Woodley.
Hard work, easy money.
Man, no on all.
If you're going to get trained by any MMA fighter, though, if you're going to get trained by any MMA fighter,
yes.
I gotta think Woodley might be the dude because he's so
cerebral.
cerebral.
Level, what he's doing is incredibly smart. Mayweather is. This is the first time I'm ever going to say anything positive about Floyd Mayweather. This is a smart move on his part if he's going to come into the MMA.
You know, a lot of people don't give Woodley the credit he deserves.
Well, yeah, because people think he's a boring fighter.
But he's not.
He's not.
He's game planning to a T.
Yes.
If you hear his interviews where he talks about the way he prepares for fights, the things he goes through.
He's extremely smart.
He is on another level mentally than, I won't say everyone, but most fighters.
Pretty much anyone that's not a champion, honestly.
Yeah, because
not a champion. He has a championship mentality, and it's very obvious to see.
He does. He works harder than anyone.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you hear the guy talk about the way he trains. He doesn't train specifically for what the other fighter does.
Right.
More so, he trains for the way that the fighter would attack him.
Exactly.
So he asks his coaches, how would you prepare a fighter to fight me? Mm-hmm. And he prepares for that.
Yeah. It's a chess match.
On top of the other stuff. And he stays on top of that whole division.
He's so meticulous with everything he does.
His research on every fighter is so deep. He knows who's a contender before they're a contender.
Before they're even in the UFC.
He knows about them.
He's crazy. Yeah. Awesome.
Like, what did we see him last time he was talking about this, where he's talking about Kamaru Usman.
Yeah.
We knew about Kamaru Usman.
Yeah. Usman
the first time we saw him, we knew.
We were very impressed.
It's obvious if you see the guy
He's
fight.
special.
But nobody's talking about him, and they're asking Tyron Woodley who in that division, and he's already jumping down to him.
If you ask Dana White, Usman's garbage, which is ridiculous.
Fuck Dana White.
Yeah, just so stupid to even say that.
Speaking of Dana White.
Yeah, what do we got?
Did you see that they added him to the UFC video game? He's in UFC 3 now.
Let me guess, they made him 100.
I don't know, man. I've not even downloaded him.
I
refuse to.
We're not playing with Dana White.
No, dude. At least Joe Rogan actually has skill.
Yeah.
Joe Rogan's a fucking black belt jiu-jitsu.
Yeah.
Dana White's a black belt at sucking cock.
We just killed our UFC sponsorships.
I don't care, man. Fuck Dana White. It's time for UFC to move past Dana White.
Yeah, I don't like the favoritism. We've talked about this a lot.
With the sellout to, was it WMG that owns UFC now?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, WMG. It's time to move past Dana White.
Yeah, I agree.
Speaking of WMG, did you see about their new investor?
No. What we got?
They got a $400 million investment, which works out to about 7% of the company, from the country of Saudi Arabia.
Oh, God.
The actual fucking government of Saudi Arabia bought into $400 million into the company.
Wow.
So Saudi Arabia is now a partial owner of UFC. It's a 7% owner of UFC.
Holy shit. Well,
we got any Saudi fighters? I don't know of any.
Not any good ones.
We got some Middle Eastern dudes.
Not really any good ones.
Yeah, we got some good Middle Eastern dudes.
Who?
What's his name? Gagar Mousasi. He's from Iran. You going Mousasi?
Yeah.
We had Tarek Safadine. God damn, you just shit all over me.
you took a country that is not that great at UFC and you try to throw it down my face. And I just came back and told him, no, you son.
Okay, fuck, man.
Sorry, dude.
Eat a dick.
Yeah, I went a little too savage.
So, let's go back to Floyd Mayweather. God damn.
Let's
get off this shit.
Let's
they opened up the Win Sportsbook. Opened up some odds. Did you see those?
Yeah, I saw that.
Not enough.
No, not at all.
McGregor's minus 1,000, so that's bet 1,000 to win $100.
Right.
Not enough.
No.
It should be 10 million.
It's a ridiculous amount.
It should be 10 million.
Yeah.
If I were, I don't know, fucking Mark Cuban, I'd bet my entire fucking fortune on Conor McGregor if that fight happens.
Do you think it will?
If it does, it's not going to be anytime soon.
I feel like
McGregor has to fight, or not
gotta
McGregor.
fight,
Mayweather
has to fight a few different.
McGregor
fighters.
doesn't have to fight anyone else.
I guess not.
McGregor doesn't have to fight anyone if he doesn't want to.
I want him to.
Mayweather has to have one MMA fight. Well, not one MMA, one UFC fight. An amateur fight's not good enough. He has to fight a UFC fight.
You know how many people that's going to piss off? You know
how much money it's going to
I
make?
know, but you're struggling like MMA guys that do this for a living and haven't been able to reach it. I think it's kind of bullshit. But that's just Dana White being favoritism.
There's talk about CM Punk, obviously.
Yeah,
that's just a money. That's just money talk.
That's a money fight.
Do we know that though? I don't know
We haven't seen CM Punk.
People trash him so fucking hard.
Mickey Gall was a stud.
Mickey Gall's a stud. Nobody knew it.
True.
Nobody.
That's
knew
a good point.
What's CM Punk fight next month? He fights in May, I think.
So. He's fighting pretty soon.
He has a fight coming up, so we'll see. We'll see what he's got. I'm
if he
cheering.
Gets his ass kicked,
honestly, I'm cheering for CM Punk.
I mean, yeah, but that's your WWE side coming out.
Yeah, it is.
Biased,
but yeah, 1,000 plus minus 1,000.
Not enough.
Not enough. Not enough. If you bet $1 on Mayweather, you should win $500,000.
Oh yeah.
I mean, it's that fucking long.
That would be the biggest shocker. That'd be like UMBC times 1,000.
Ooh, UMBC, what an upset.
Yeah, we'll get to that.
Darren Till.
What about Darren Till?
I don't know. He's talking shit with a couple different people.
I just gave him props on my article for not being a fuckboy. Now he's doing fuckboy things?
Not really fuckboy.
Okay.
Did you see? So you wrote about what he did with Colby.
Right. Yeah.
Break that down.
So Colby is the kind of guy, like, if people that aren't big on MMA here, Colby is the guy that is not in the stratosphere. Colby Covington. Yes.
He's bottom top 10, I think. Right.
He's the
guy. No, he's top 5 now.
Yeah, he's top 5, but he's a guy that likes to run his mouth, and he gets title, like he gets big fights because he runs his fucking mouth. And Darren Till was like, "Whoa, pump the brakes here. I'm not going to do what Colby Covington does. I'm going to actually, work my way to a big championship fight. And if I lose along the way, so be it."
Not calling out dudes.
Yeah, calling out guys is a bullshit. When you're in the 9 spot, calling out a guy that's a champion is just fuckboy.
And as much as we like Mike Perry, that's what Mike Perry does.
Yeah, too. I hate that. Like, that's something in the UFC and MMA in general.
If you're in the top 5 and you win,
right,
do it. Not if you're 8.
No. If you're not in the top 5 and you call out champion,
at the minimum,
minimum,
you need to be ranked 5.
Right.
Heading in and beat a guy ahead of you. Also, you can't be 5 and beat the 8 or 9 guy and then call out the champion.
Agreed. I agree.
But so he's Darren Till. He's one of the guys that Tyron Woodley says is on his radar. He's legit.
Now, Darren Till, he's on the Liverpool card.
He's from Liverpool.
But they do not have his opponent yet. Correct?
Yeah, and I don't think Colby Covington has a fight booked right now.
Let's go.
Title shot eliminator almost.
Yeah, let's go. Let's get Colby Covington on that card. And
I don't think Colby would ever take that fight, though.
I don't think so either.
I don't think he'll fight down. I think he's too proud to fight down.
Yeah. I mean, I'm sorry, but he just beat Damian Maia. It's not like he beat fucking Tyron Woodley.
I don't know. Now, I don't know if there's any talk of this fight happening. Darren Till versus Wonder Boy Stephen Thompson.
Yeah. Oof. That would be a nice one.
I've not read anywhere that that's suspected, though it might be. There might be some behind-the-scenes talk. But
I think they're in the works with that one.
Darren Till said, "If I fight Stephen Thompson, I want to devastate his life."
That's a good answer. I like that.
You have to have that mentality, though.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. You have to have a savage mentality.
We've seen what happens when you go into a fight being nice and friendly, Yancy Medeiros.
Yeah, you get your ass kicked.
You get fucked up.
I've been thinking about that. I think Cerrone played him.
That's Cerrone's game, man.
I think Cerrone played him.
We've seen it before. If Cerrone is comfortable in a fight, then he
always wins.
He's going to win.
I think he got friendly with
he gets in the flow.
Yep. That's exactly what happened. So props to Cerrone for playing him.
Yep.
If you can do it, you can do it.
The last thing I've got on the news front is, did you read the article Paige Van Zandt wrote in the Players Tribune?
I haven't yet, but I heard about it.
So she was talking about she recently moved up a weight class because she was struggling with a weight cut.
I remember, yeah.
And she said the thing that really shook her into moving up, deciding to actually do that, she was on that card with Uriah Hall. Mm-hmm. And she saw Uriah Hall have a seizure.
Because of the weight cut.
Because of the weight cut right in front of her.
Yeah.
Like she was in the room when it happened.
I'm sure that would be really hard to see.
Yeah, and with all the issues we've had regarding weight cuts lately, just off the top of our head, I mean, Uriah missed that fight. Khabib got hospitalized.
Yeah.
From that first Tony fight. Then that John Dodson fight, the guy missed weight. Hendricks has missed weight. I don't know. Hendricks just loves cheeseburgers, but
that's so true.
It's dangerous, man, and I think UFC needs to do something about this weight cutting.
I think they need to make a rule. Some kind of rule.
Just off the top of my head, there's guys like I don't know, it was John Jones or OSP in light heavyweight division. Those guys have to be walking around over 220
easily. Yeah.
And you're cutting down to 205.
Yeah, it's dangerous.
That's dangerous. That's dangerous, and especially when you get in these lower divisions where the guys don't have the weight to cut.
Right. They're
small guys.
Yeah, these small stature guys that are losing like 15, 20 pounds, that's insane.
It's not safe.
Hell no.
One FC that, the name of the company is One FC, that Ben Askren fought in recently.
Okay.
They put in a weight cut system where they do hydration testing weeks leading up to the fight, which if anybody isn't familiar with the way you cut that much weight, is you dehydrate yourself, completely dehydrate yourself. Then you're usually on IV fluids to rehydrate right before the fight.
Right. And
most of these guys go into with like kidney and liver failure. Your body's just so dehydrated.
You can't handle it.
And what happened when they've done that is essentially you can't dehydrate yourself, so you can't make a fake weight cut.
Right.
You have to fight at your real weight. I mean, obviously you can lose 5 or 6 pounds here and there, but you can't. They won't let you dehydrate yourself. And what happened is everybody in 1FC basically moved up a weight class. I think UFC needs to follow suit.
I think so too. Because
for fighter's sake,
if they don't, one of these big time
someone's going to die.
It's going to die. Yeah, he's going to die, or she.
Somebody's going to die. And along with that,
and it would be better to, end it now before someone actually, dies, and then they have to change it.
And I think it's time for a new heavyweight class.
Agreed.
205 to 265. Jesus fucking Christ, man!
It's too much of a weight.
We need to throw something in 225, 230. There needs to be a 225, 230 weight class.
I agree.
And they need to kick the 265.
Yeah.
There should be no upper limit.
No, there shouldn't be.
Like, you got Ngannou cutting weight. Ngannou shouldn't have to cut weight. Why? Why is there a top limit? Mm-hmm. I think we need to throw in a breakup in the heavyweight class, 225, 230. Yeah, 240 is kind of pushing. But yeah, 225, 230. Because Stipe would be the champ of that division.
Oh, easily.
Because he fought Ngannou at 240, and he could have dropped down to 230. He said it before, if they add another weight class, he's going down to that.
Yeah, he wanted to go down, yeah.
But, yeah, I think it's time. Before somebody dies, that we
do this. Let's not let someone die, and then change it. That would suck. Like, when we can change it now, and then they decide not to, and someone dies.
Speaking of letting fighters die, I do have one more thing.
What do you have?
As we like to call him, Mario, let him die in the ring, Yamasaki.
Yep, let him die.
Chiesa, he's the one that stopped that Chiesa fight.
Yeah, when Kevin Lee had him in I think it was a guillotine.
But he didn't have him?
He really didn't have him, and Yamasaki thought he tapped. And he was I'm okay. I'm good.
Yeah, no surprise here.
No.
Chiesa says Mario Yamasaki is unfit.
He's unfit
to referee a fight.
I mean, I agree with him.
The problem is that's not UFC's call.
No, that's not.
It's on the athletic commission.
Yeah, the athletic commission has full control over that.
Yeah, athletic commission, time to stop. Get Yamasaki the fuck out of here.
You were talking about Ben Askren.
Yeah.
The only reason he's not in the UFC is because him and Dana White have beef.
Yeah, I saw the whole story about when he left. Dana White coaxed him into leaving Bellator.
Yeah.
And then fucked him over.
Mm-hmm. And he basically wasn't like he.
Said Ben Askren's boring.
Well, he said that
I
after
forget the exact
Askren
quote.
said something about drug testing would never be. It was impossible to.
Oh yeah, I do remember that.
Yes, it was impossible to.
Dana White said that.
Well,
Or
I
no,
think Askren said it, and then Dana White got pissed
said
about it.
Dana White said it would be impossible
I
to
think
drug test
Askren-
all the fighters
Yeah.
regularly.
I think Askren said that, actually.
And now they do it.
Yeah. Yeah, and Dana White got really pissed, so then he, like, gets on Twitter and starts saying, like, he's the most boring fighter, I'd rather watch flies fuck.
Yeah.
Like, some stupid bullshit like that. So,
Just
like,
another example of
just
Dana
another
White being a
prime time
fucking
example.
idiot.
Yep.
Ben Askren's fight style, if anybody's not seen him, he is the most technical fucking wrestler out there.
Mm-hmm.
His last couple fights, I think, combined, he's got hit 3 times.
I would love to see Ben Askren in the UFC.
I mean, he's on the verge of being past his fucking prime right
True.
now. If it's going to happen, it needs to happen now.
It won't.
It won't, though.
Dana White controls all that shit, and it's just not going to happen.
Dana White should get the fuck out of here, and that's all there is to it.
If he didn't have so much favoritism, I really wouldn't have a super problem with him, except for the fact that he
keeps
seems to be more
making-
in boxing now. He's
He
been
does.
all about
Did you
boxing.
see him watching that fucking
Yeah.
Wilder
Yeah,
fight?
like, go to boxing. Go to boxing. We'll find somebody else for the UFC.
Yeah. I don't think we need somebody in UFC that's a fucking figurehead promoter.
No.
We don't need Don King.
I would rather not have anyone.
Let the fighters do the
Yeah,
promotion.
the fighters are very good at self-promoting themselves.
Dana White is terrible about making fights ringside after a fight happens. Like, who was it? Oh, RDA, you're fighting Tyron Woodley next. RDA's fighting. Okay. Why are you...
He hates Tyron
Tyron
hates
Woodley.
Tyron Woodley.
They've had beef.
Yeah, they have problems.
I have problems with Dana White too.
I do
So,
too.
all right. So that's about it for this week.
Yeah, not a lot of information.
Not a lot of info. Catch us back next week. We'll be covering more news as we don't have any fights to talk about.
Yeah.
Again, you can check out our website. There'll be a link in the video. It's savagesportscast.wordpress.com.
Mm-hmm.
We cover articles on UFC and other sports.
We do
as well.
non-sports and MMA. We have, I think I already made 2 articles this week. One was about Volkov. The other one was about Darren Till and Colby Covington acting like a fuckboy. So check those out if you want to.
Check those out.
Read them.
We're going to be coming later this week. I don't know exactly what day, but we're going to be coming with an audio version of our podcast, iTunes, Google Play, Stitcher,
Yeah.
all the places that you download podcasts at. We'll be on there with the Savage MMA Show. You can follow me on Instagram, savage_emiddle.
And as always, you cannot follow me.
You cannot follow Bart because he has no social media.
That's right.
He'll get on there eventually.
Yeah, when we get enough followers to actually tell me to get on, I'll do it. But until then, fuck that. It's not happening.
Okay.
You got anything else?
That's it for this week. We'll see you back next week. Stay savage, motherfuckers.
Stay savage, bitches.
33 minutes.
Perfect.